Hey guys, I wanted to show something to you I recently picked up. It's actually a used kit, but it's an old school vintage car. It is the Kyosho Ryder Corvette. Um, Let me see what's all in here. This came out, I believe it was the early 90s. I have to backtrack and do my research on, but this is a monster truck that Kyosho had created back then when kind of the monster truck craze was everywhere. I mean, every car company was trying to create one. What made this so unique, of course, is that it had this Corvette body, which you see, it's still in pretty good condition. I love the way it looks. I have to clean this up some. Yeah, I really have to clean that up. Um, but Kyosho at this time had several cars based off of this chassis design. I'm trying to see what's all in this bag. Oh, yeah, this is old school Kyosho remote. Probably won't even work. But this is AM radio. Get this thing out. This needs to be cleaned up some. What else is in here, real quick? Oh yeah, old school charger. That's really old school. Some paint, which that's probably not even gonna work. See if we got a battery in here. This thing will probably charge to 300 milliamps. But this is actually a Kyosho battery, so collectors may be looking for stuff like this, and then it's just got a bag of junk in here. But anyway, let's take a look at this real quick. I wanted to show this to you guys. Some of you guys that drove cars in the 80s may remember this. Turn this light on real quick. Maybe get a, yeah, it's definitely really dirty. Um, may remember this. I think the Big Brute also was designed off of this chassis. I'm not sure. I think it may have been a little bit different. I know Kyosho had several monster trucks. They had this one. They had the Big Brute and a couple other ones out there as well. The USA One electric and nitro power one. But this, of course, as you see there, has the mechanical speed control there, so it does use two servos. Not even sure if that works or not. This thing is pretty dusty, so I'll have to get that cleaned off. It does have 8 shocks. See that the shocks, they do work decent for what they are. And it does come with a brushed motor, which you see, don't even know if that's going to work or not, but I have to clean that thing out. And if you can see up in there, it doesn't come with hexes either. I'll have to take that off because I forgot what kind of wheel style this uses in here. But you see kind of the tread on this is kind of that tractor trailer V pattern tread on it. And of course with the wheels right there. So I'll go ahead and put this body on real quick. Show you guys kind of what this thing looked like. If I can get it on there. There we go. There we go. So in a nutshell, that's kind of what this thing looked like. It was pretty cool back in the day. I never owned one, but I saw it and I went ahead and got it and got, a decent deal on it. So I figured I would get this and clean this thing up. This wasn't the one. They had one that actually would use dual motors because they were trying to do a competition. It may have been the USA One to compete with Tamiya's Clodbuster back in that time. But I did also bring out my Tamiya Monster Vito to do a quick side-by-side comparisons to that. You see the High Rider Corvette is just a little bit taller than the Monster Beetle. Of course, those tires and wheels are taller as well, but it's not too bad. I'm trying to see. It's going to be a little bit longer too. But of course, the Monster Beetle came out in the 80s, and I believe this came out, it's either the late 80s or the early 90s, the High Rider Corvette. I have to go back and check and see. But I wanted to show this to you guys because I'm going to possibly clean this thing up, put a better motor in it, and put, of course, a better speed control. I'm not going to really go brushless in it, but I do have some brushed motors in there that I'll put in. I don't know if I'll put a 27 turn in it or 15. I'm not sure. And of course, I'm not going to use that radio over there either. But I'm going to go ahead and clean this thing up and get this thing running because as a kid, I always kind of wanted one, but I didn't want one, if that makes sense. I wanted one because it did look pretty cool, but I didn't want one because they were expensive and I was limited on my RC car choices back then. So anyway, I want to show this to you guys. Let me know your thoughts on this and what you think. Trying to think of a motor selection. It may either be a 27 turn HPI motor. I think I may even have a 20 turn I can put in there. I may do the 20 turn. But like the Monster Beetle, I'm not going to make this thing really, really fast or anything. Probably get up to about 20, 22, 25 miles per hour and run it like that. But wanted to show this to you guys. So let me know your thoughts on it. And as always, don't forget to like or dislike, subscribe if you have not. And as always, stay tuned for more videos.